So you want to host a game show? Well, I'm your guy. I've hosted over 150 events in the last 3 years on my Twitch channel, as well as other Twitch channels as well. So I do have the experience, whether it's game shows, tournaments, or community events as well. But I'll just give you a quick rundown on hosting and creating an event. So, first and foremost, if you're hosting a game show, you obviously need to make questions. I personally recommend going and finding information from the in-game files, playing the game itself. There's databases online as well as wikis and things like that that have a lot of very accurate information. Sometimes though, the information won't be 100% accurate, so try to make sure it is as close as possible. Also, it shouldn't need to be said, but do not go to AI for correct trivia information. AI can be wrong. People are a little bit more accurate. But obviously, after making your questions, you should definitely have someone review them just to double check the accuracy, or, you yourself review everything. But for this example, I'm gonna actually use a survey to get all the answers to my questions, so they'll all be community-based. So instead of me having to find factual information, it'll be more based off of what people think about the game or the topic itself. I think, for my topic, I'll make it movies. Okay, so once you finish making your questions, or in this case, surveying 100 people to get answers for your questions, then you need to find creators. Where do we actually find these people? So, I have 2 steps that I follow when I go to find creators. My first step is just initial feelers, so getting the information out there and the event out there. So I'll put out a tweet, a Blue Sky post, and a Discord message. Through all these, I'll usually get about a fourth of the creators I need for that specific event, and I'll usually review the creators and their socials. Me personally, I'm not looking for numbers, okay? I don't want you to be the biggest creator in the world. I want you to be a Twitch partner. I just look for energy, how you interact with others, and just overall your vibes. My motto, be a good person and have a video or some way for people to see and interact with you, whether that's through text, audio, video, a VTuber model, etc. My second step is searching for a needle in a haystack. So for me, what that means is I will search through Twitch, Kick, and any other social media platform to find creators. So if the topic is Fortnite, I'll go in the Fortnite category and I'll search through there and try to find different streams. I'll sometimes sort it by recommended, or I'll sort it by most viewers to least viewers, etc. For me, after that, I usually watch your stream for about 1 to 3 hours. Maybe I'll chat, maybe I'll lurk, and I just want to see how you interact with chatters as well as other creators, because that is part of being on a game show. If I think they're a good fit, then I'll reach out through social media or email. Once enough creators have filled the required spots, I'll make sure we have some reserves just in case someone needs to fill in at the last moment, and then we go from there. The next part is probably the hardest, but it's also my favorite part, and that is actually preparing for the event. So for me, personally, the 3 things that I need are Video Ninja, OBS, and Sammy. Sammy is not a person, but I'll give you a short version of which each one is for. So for me, OBS is where I'll have all my scenes for each individual part of the show to run through the stream and just make sure everything is working smoothly. So maybe I'll have a scene where it's just me individually as a host. I'll have a scene with all the creators on it. I'll have a scene where the questions are on screen as well as the creators, kind of switches up for each individual show. Next up, I will have Video Ninja. So if you don't know what that is, it is basically where I pull the video feed from the creators and direct it into OBS so they can actually be seen during the show. So that could be, hey, they're answering a question, so this person's now on screen, or hey, this is a team as a whole, so we want to all see them at once. It's very, very simple. And finally is Sammy. So Sammy is actually a free stream deck, which allows you to fully control your stream, whether it's with buttons, with your voice, or even someone else controlling it. So I could click a certain button and it now makes the stream start. I click a different button, it runs an ad, and it also goes to our Be Right Back screen. It can basically automate your entire stream, and it's super, super awesome. If you want to go into a deeper dive of any of these parts, I can explain it in the future. Just let me know and we'll go through it. So you finished all the back-end stuff and all the production, you found the creators, you made the survey for your questions, and you asked the creators or the community members who are going to fill it out for you. Now, what do? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. That was kind of the final step. And all you got to do now is just host it. So dress nice, turn on the lights, and action. Let's see what it's like hosting an event. First round, the only people I need to be buzzing are the 2 team captains. So that is Sayuri. So when I ask this first question, once I finish reading it, that is when you're able to buzz in. Whoever gets the higher result on the board can choose if their team wants to pass or play. You cannot ask your team, hey, do you know this information? You just got to YOLO it and then believe in them, okay?
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay, let's get started with round number 1. We surveyed 100 movie watchers, and we asked them, name the villain that was so perfect you either hated or feared them every time you saw them on screen. If anybody wants to buzz in. Sayuri.
Cruella de Vil, I guess.
Cruella de Vil is not up there on the board. Ale.
Thanos.
Thanos is also not up there on the board. With eeny, meeny, miny, Oni. I'm just going in order of the team, by the way. Can you name the villain that was so perfect you either hated or feared them every time you saw them on screen?
Yeah, okay. 10 seconds.
No, you have 3 seconds. You're taking a really long
3
time.
seconds? Yeah, I'm taking a
You
really
have
long
0
time.
seconds.
I hardly know her.
The easiest one to guess that nobody said. Darth Vader.
Oh my god!
He might have
Really?
brought on my family.
Yeah.
He's not a villain. He's just misinterpreted.
He's just
Okay, yeah. My
He's
bad.
just
Wait. Let me
That's
just
who we
let me just go
discussed
into a
in the
temple
room,
and kill some kids in game, of course, and let me say
That
I'm a
wasn't-
villain.
That wasn't Darth Vader. That was
Bruh.
Anakin Skywalker. Like it.
Oh my goodness! Now we're getting technical. No, stop.
real.
100 movie watchers, and we asked them, name the worst way to die you'd want to avoid after watching the Final Destination movies. Starfire.
The logs like crashing into you, like they fall off the truck.
Logging truck is the number 1 answer on the board with 44 people
Let's
saying that.
go.
Do you want to pass or do you want to play?
I think I want to play. I feel like we got this one.
Okay, Starfire said they're going to play.
Remember that one.
Number 4. Getting caught in the elevator doors and dying.
Oh, I know that one.
Ooh.
I don't know this one.
Number 3. You're going swimming and your swim trunks get caught in the
Oh.
pool and your insides get sucked out.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he went to go get his lucky coin and then.
I couldn't swim after that.
And number 2, probably one of the most scariest because it could literally happen in real life. The tanning beds.
Son!
Damn.
My team hates me.
I love it every time y'all come in. You're like, wait,
on
what if we
me,
did this
man,
with?
'cause we talked about that too. Dang, that's on me. That's on me.
Board. We surveyed 100 people. We asked them, name the movie from the last 2 years. Keyword 2 years. The last 2 years so bad you wish you could refund the crew who was paid to film it.
That's crazy.
If anybody can buzz it, take it. That was the second movie that came out, and it was
That
really
wasn't
bad.
that bad of a movie. Yes,
it was.
Animation
It wasn't
bad.
that
That's
bad.
real?
There's a
It
second
wasn't that
Megamind.
bad.
It was
Yes,
that
they
bad.
made the movie with AI.
Yeah.
Movie was bad.
Number 4. Apparently, he's so famous we should all know him, but we don't because who the hell is he? Better Man,
Oh,
which
I
was
don't
about
know.
Robbie Williams, which still
that
who the
just
hell is
came
that?
out.
Oh,
Again within the
just
last 2
came out.
years.
But yeah, no, that was a bad one.
It was literally about like the singer from the UK who like tried to become famous in the US twice and then failed both times, and then they just had him be a monkey in the movie, which was really weird.
Yeah.
Why didn't they
yeah.
just give him an FX show or something? I don't know.
We don't know.
Movie?
Number 3. Joker 2. Nobody liked that movie.
yeah.
Eh,
you on there.
I was gonna say
I
that.
actually
want a
liked
musical.
it.
And number 2, the easiest answer, especially because we all play video games. Borderlands.
Borderlands came out with a movie.
Oh, did not.
I didn't even
do
watch
that.
Borderlands.
I didn't watch
I
it.
was
I was
scared.
scared.
They were gonna say Five Nights at Freddy's.
What? The Twitch Black Guild has not got a single question correct. And Respawn Recruits has 169 points.
Hmm.
How we feeling?
Gamers.
We're
I'm
okay.
vibing.
We're okay. We're
Dogs
okay.
in the
We're okay.
Our comeback
Okay.
will be.
I have so much iced coffee.
5 minutes later.
With that being said, those awards plus the bonus points have all been added in, and I'm swapping over now so you can all see what the final score is. With the Twitch Black Guild having 1,566 points, and the Respawn Recruits having 484 points. So congratulations
Good
to our
God.
winner of today's event, the Twitch Black Guild, can we get some W's in the chat?
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Hey yo.
A few moments later.
We asked you to name the best Transformer, and you said Bumblebee. Survey said
Which is the correct answer.
That's number 1.
28 points. That is the number 1 answer on the board. The other answers
yeah.
were Jazz, Optimus Prime, and Starscream.
No,
Our scream's not even.
I'm surprised.
I said Transformer, not Autobot, not Decepticon. I said
You
Transformer.
right.
You right. You right.
You right. You right.
You right. The Starscream.
I then said name the best scary movie made by the Wayans Bros. You said Scary Movie 2. Survey says 18 points. The number 1 answer, Scary Movie 1 with 26 votes. We asked you to name the best Black MCU hero, and you said Blade. Survey says 24 points. The number 1 answer was Black Panther. The other answers were Nick Fury, Captain America, and Blade. We asked you to name the best food to eat in a movie theater. You said nachos. Survey says 16 points. And finally, the final question. You need 36 points.
Come on, Stanley.
We asked you to name the actor with the most cameos, and you said Stan Lee. Some people don't even know who Stan Lee is or even think he's an actor. Survey says that is the number 1 answer on the board with
Heck
67
yeah.
votes. The other answers were Jay
Holy
Leno
moly.
and Samuel L. Jackson. Congratulations. 231 points. Once again, another
Let's
record broken.
go.
That is the most points we've ever had in a Fast Money round.